In 100 feet, make a left turn for Nosy Bitches.
It's Bob and Jenna. We're nosy bitches. It's Bob and Jenna. Come take a listen. It's Bob and Jenna, the nosy bitches.
What up, bitches? We're back.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
She's a bitch. We're back with our mukbang podcast. We call this the Nosy Bitches.
Mukbang.
Mm.
Okay, now I'm getting a little scared. Please don't. I'm uncomfortable.
Listen.
I need HR immediately.
All right, I'll get you HR's number. Just wait. One day we'll have HR.
One day we will.
One day we'll have
We're speaking
HR.
into existence.
We'll have an accountant. And they'll have a sketch on Saturday Night Live about us.
Yes.
Did
Will
you
Ferrell
watch
will play you.
Who will play me?
Will Ferrell.
Bowen Yang will play you.
Who?
Bowen Yang. He's a gay Asian man.
I love that.
We should switch genders. So who will play me?
We'll do a Freaky Friday episode. I pretend to be you, you pretend to be me.
Rex, shut up!
He's so mean and stubborn. And like he's literally like one of my favorite animals, my favorite pets ever. My sister's like, he has made me not like Frenchies. And I'm like, you have to know a Frenchie to love them. Like you have to understand that that's who he is. That's what their breed is. They're stubborn.
Is to love a Frenchie.
Exactly. Like literally one of my favorite dogs. He's so cute. But I do have to say, stop it. Not as much lately. He can tell that our other dog doesn't feel good, so he hasn't been like aggressive with him. Well, not like he's just like a bully sometimes for no reason, out of nowhere.
That was me back in the day. I bullied for no reason.
I've never been a bully, so
listen. We've all been bullied. We've all bullied somebody. It doesn't make it right.
I've been bullied. I've never bullied somebody. So
I can name a person you bullied.
Huh?
I can name somebody you bullied.
Hold on, don't say it out loud. I don't remember I don't remember bullying anybody, but if I have now I feel bad.
Definitely.
I not bully that person.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
All right, you bitchers. You heard it here first. She's being canceled.
I didn't bully that person. I did not have relations with...
She did not have sexual relations with this person. Oral sex is not real sex.
Nope. I did not.
But you did you did bully him. Or her.
No, I did not. Or her. Or him. Or both. Who knows?
Who knows where that person's at today? Maybe they're a bitcher.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I doubt it. Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt. No, I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay. Here's a public service announcement, people. We will start posting more on social media.
We say that.
No, we're gonna start doing it tonight after, aka this past Sunday.
AKA yesterday, really, or 2 days ago.
2 days ago, but it's Tuesday.
They don't even know our life. They don't even know our schedule. Okay, let's start with the biggest piece of celebrity happenings. We have to do a moment of silence. We dedicate this episode to One Direction's Liam Payne. Okay. Rest in peace, Liam Payne. Stop smiling. You're sick.
Death and Bob don't go well together.
Okay, I feel so horrible for like his friends, his family, like to lose someone in such a tragic way and like a traumatizing way.
I don't know what to believe anymore because I've seen videos and pictures of his room,
Yeah.
and it looked like the TV had been smashed in. There were drugs everywhere.
Yeah.
I've also heard the hotel staff was so worried about him because, like, an hour before he died, he was acting all erratic and crazy. But an hour before he died, he was on social media, on Snapchat, acting normal.
Hmm. So
So,
then, like, what?
did he accidentally fall? Was he high and he
Someone
jumped?
said he was pushed.
So, was he pushed? Was he on drugs and jumped over? Some people said he jumped.
Some people said that he, was having a mental health
Mental.
crisis. Which, I mean, I don't discount. But, like you said, if he's posting all normal.
I saw a TikTok today that said he was supposed to be like this
Oh, I
big.
heard he got dropped from his record company.
So then he was also supposed to be like this high profile big witness in the Diddy trial.
Now, is that true?
Let's Google it. We're going to the facts. Google.
Now I gotta see. Dropped by record label. Liam Payne was dealt a major blow days before his death as he was dropped by record label.
Yahoo did an article that said why the internet believes Diddy was involved in Liam Payne's death. People
They said
think
he's
Diddy had
acting
him
radically
assassinated.
before it all happened. And it says he fell. Do you think all the One Direction people were like in cahoots with Diddy?
I bet when they first became famous, they were still in their teen years, and I bet they got invited to Diddy's parties,
Mm-hmm.
and I bet they got
Like
invited to the
Justin.
inside parties.
Like Justin.
So
They seem to have a lot of like issues because Zayn, he was like abusive or something.
I feel like the only normal one is Niall.
Harry.
I mean, Harry, I think he's normal-ish. He's just very out there.
Yeah, he's odd. What's the other one? Lewis.
I don't
Louis?
Louis,
Is it Louis?
which I think he's Louis Tomlin.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think a few of them, they all had like one big hit, and then Harry went crazy.
Harry has a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's that
I don't know.
strawberry. But you listen to that song, that's a freaking weird song.
I don't know any of Louis Tomlin's songs.
I don't think he's on. Is he like an independent artist now?
Uh-huh.
I've never heard one.
Zayn had a Pillow Talk,
I like that song.
and I think he do the song with Taylor Swift for 50 Shades of Grey.
Harry?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Louis? Is it Lewis or Louis? I was not a One Direction person.
I wasn't either.
My sister was. She's 24.
Dude.
So she's 8 years younger than me.
Mm,
Like, that wasn't my. Mukbang. Mmm.
mm.
Mmm. I love caramel apple suckers. Never mind, caramel apple pops.
Oh, you got one too?
I didn't forget mine.
Hold on. Let's just do this. Taylor Swift, 50 trades. She did it with Zayn. Yeah, it's called "I Don't Want to Live Forever." It was a banger.
Who?
Taylor and Zayn.
Hmm.
It's called "I Don't Want to Live Forever."
I know that song.
Anywho,
Anyway,
do we think if it is connected to Diddy, do we think more and more people will have suspicious deaths going forward?
I don't know. Possibly. I wouldn't put it past them.
There were a lot of articles on the Google just now that said, "Is it connected?" I hope not, because Diddy has had enough time in the media, and then they pay respects to Liam. No, Liam? Who died? Liam Payne.
Liam.
I was
God,
like,
what's wrong with you?
why did I just have like a stroke?
Don't say that. Okay, we'll move on. So, Jen Affleck, from not to be mistaken with Jennifer Lopez Affleck, from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, getting divorced. We all called it. We all knew this was bound to happen because her husband was a weirdo nut job, controlling.
Is she a saint or a sinner?
Saint.
Okay.
So now she'll probably be a sinner because she's getting divorced.
Is she the main character of the show?
No, Taylor is.
Okay.
Jen was. I mean, she's.
Dope.
They're all like pretty like equally like represented. I feel like Taylor was the reason this all happened, pretty much.
Was she
But
famous prior to the show?
they were because they did Mom Talk. They all did. But yeah, she is getting divorced, and I'm glad. He was like always like bashing her for like what she did. Okay, interpretive dance.
Put in a spell.
She was bashing. He was always bashing her for like doing this or doing that, and it was like the stupidest thing. Like he was like going off on her because like she had to leave the bachelorette party. I think bachelorette. Now I'm not sure, but she had to leave the party that they were. Oh, it was the divorce party. I think it was another divorce, but it was on, and because she was out and they were at a like basically like a Chippendales type place.
Okay.
And the husband was like going off, like being a crazy person, talking about how like he can't be with someone who does this or acts like this, but like he's known for like having a bad gambling problem. So it's like pot meet kettle. I'm glad she's getting divorced.
Pot meet kettle, yeah, bish.
Pot meet kettle.
Well, to Jen and a healthy relationship moving forward with someone else.
You say Jen, right? Not
Yeah.
Jim. Okay.
Jim's her alter ego.
Well, Jen and her single life. Hopefully she can enjoy it.
To being a slut.
She'll go saint to sinner. Mm-hmm. Is that the way you want to look, Jen?
Season 2 about to be rocking. If the beds are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Okay, James Charles.
First off, I think who's the other big makeup influencer dude? What's his name?
I know who it is.
Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star is always bashing James Charles on TikTok because apparently James Charles likes him young.
Yeah, that's been known.
Yeah,
he got canceled.
And does he still have makeup out there?
I don't know because I don't purchase it, but I never have.
Charles. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure he lost his CoverGirl like contract or something.
Why did? So, anyways, he put out a TikTok the other day saying that everybody who is pretty much not relevant needs to stop putting out podcasts because the 10 people that listen don't want to listen to
I
it.
take that personally.
Right. Right.
I'm not relevant, but I'm still here making a podcast.
He's like, nobody wants to listen to your podcast about entertainment and sports and what. I'm like, no one wants to listen to you, you child toucher.
I feel like you stalled for a second because I didn't know what you were about to say. You're like child toucher.
James Charles is a douche.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Like thought, like shit didn't stink.
Oh, and I bet his shit do stink. When he farts, it stinks. I just don't like.
It's just like who are you to be saying that? Because like no one even probably knows you anymore.
Right, like the only way you're making money now is through TikTok because
Yeah.
you lost your cover
So you're
girl.
like saying like irrelevant things because like you want to piss people off. So here we are making him kind of relevant again. So we need to stop that.
That's what we be doing. We did it with Gypsy Rose. We did
Yeah.
it with Diddy. Now we're
I
doing
haven't
James.
seen anything about her.
Let's, you know what? Let's do.
You know what? We need a gypsy update. Gyp
Let's
date.
Gypsy Rose. Let's see what's up in Gypsy's world. Come here. Gypsy Rose is 33.
Okay.
She 3 days ago, Gypsy Rose Blanchard's boyfriend Ken Urker admits that their pregnancy was very much too soon. She trapped his ass.
So is it still happening or
Nick Vale, he was on The Bachelor, I guess, has a
yeah,
podcast.
he has a bad podcast. He talked to them?
Yeah. Jen, so she said, as for once the baby girl arrives, Gypsy explained that she and Ken would not be living together as they learned to co-parent due to the restrictions of her parole. So they're still together, but
They can't live together?
because of her parole.
Yeah, but I watch Love After Lockup. They can be like paroled to that person's house and some shit.
So Gypsy Rose. Then they said Ryan. She's I have been trying to have a very civil conversation with Ryan about everything because we don't communicate often. I just want to know, have closure. That one conversation that kind of closes everything.
Gypsy, you don't deserve closure.
Yeah, she did him dirty.
I'd tell her to kick rocks.
Oh, for sure. You know what? If I'm Ryan, you know she did stuff to break her parole, and he kept her secrets.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm Ryan, I'm calling her PO and be like, she did this, this, and this.
They don't care. I don't think they care unless they catch them themselves.
Well, then, let's catch her in the act. Get your magnifying glass.
We're going to spy. We're gonna private investigate.
We're getting our trench coats, our magnifying glasses, and our hats. We're gonna tip them down to cover our eye. I'm sorry.
I can barely hear. Like I can just hear a little bit.
I am watching the concert on TikTok as well.
Whose?
Tay Tay.
Oh. Oh my god. I'm like, who is this?
So earlier, so for all you people out there who listen to us, all the millions, the masses,
Yeah.
before we started filming today, I was watching Survivor on my TV. I was watching Buffy on my computer. and I was watching the Eras tour on my
I could not.
iPad.
How do you have the attention for it? I don't.
And then sometimes when I'm like really like focused, I'm reading a book
What
as
was the first thing?
Survivor. What's wrong, dude? Which Survivor? We'll get to Survivor. Did you catch up?
I mean, we can get to it now.
Are we done with the celebrity drama? It's a light
Yeah.
week in celebrity.
Yeah, not much drama.
So Survivor, pissed. You're caught up.
Yes.
Spoiler alert! If you haven't watched Survivor yet, or
Spoiler alert. We don't care.
we don't care.
You're getting the update now.
Annika should not have gone home.
It was kind of funny though.
She had the
Like
first.
I love a good reaction. Someone said like she was going for Kelly Wentworth's crown.
Oh, she did her thing when she reacted.
When she like looked back and was like, no. Like, yeah, I'm like, I told Antonio, I'm like, that's how petty I am. I would not go down humble. I would not go down like gracefully. I would not show grace. I would be a psychopath.
Yeah, if I don't win Survivor and I get eliminated, you best believe I'm gonna
If I get blindsided, I'm killing somebody.
I'm blowing up everyone's game.
We're sacrificing you right there in that fire, and then everybody can eat that night.
Hopefully, it's during the merge where if I get eliminated, it's during the merge where I make a jury, and then I can really blow up the game because there's like 12 people left. I'm like, so and so said this about you. You have an idol, have an advantage. Peace out.
That is like my biggest pet peeve about Big Brother and Survivor is like people saying their like powers and saying their advantages. It pisses me off. I'm like, why are you here?
Right. This is a game of deceit.
Why? I'm like,
and
does
lying.
production make people like feel like they need to tell somebody?
Right.
Because I'm like, everyone does it. I'm like, I would go to my grave not telling someone I had an idol.
For sure.
Because once you tell someone you're going home, they want the idol out.
Oh my god. For sure. Like no one's gonna but you know what? Production has their hands in the pots more than they should. And so production is like, oh, you should go this way. Because so and so went that way. You know, production wants to make good TV.
Right.
Which we
Either
get
way though, whether it was Annika going home or Andy going home, it would have been good.
It should have been
Andy's so annoying. Watching him, I know like that guy is calculated.
100%. Andy's gonna freaking win this season, probably.
He better freaking not.
The people who shouldn't win this season: Andy, Rome, Genevieve.
Ugh. All three of them gone. Strike one, strike two, strike three. You're out of here.
It just sucks because next week's the merge. The first person, usually the first one or two people after the merge don't make jury. Hopefully, it's the first three people.
Andy and Rome.
I can handle Genevieve on jury.
Well, you like Sue.
Sue's the old woman, right? I do like her.
I don't think I do. There's just something about her.
Teeny was my preseason to win it all.
I like Teeny, but she's like different than I thought she was gonna be.
Correct.
I don't like how she plays like, oh, like scared and like, poor me. Please don't tell me that. I like people who are like bold in their decisions and like stand behind it. Like I like Sam.
Right.
Just because like I feel like he's not cocky, but he knows how to play the game.
Right.
I like people who know what they're doing. Then is it Tiana?
Tiana, yes.
Or Tiana? I can't remember.
I think it's Tiana.
She's messy. I can't believe she did all that while Sue was sitting there.
Messy.
And then tried to lie about it to Gabriel.
Your TV.
Is it Gabriel or Gabe? I mean, it's the same thing, right?
Yes. That's just his government name, if that's his real name.
You know what? Here's a pet peeve. This is a serial killer trait.
Mm-hmm.
Naming your kid, knowing You're going to give it a nickname, and then you just prefer to call them the nickname. Just name your kid that then.
It's true. True.
I don't know. Maybe it's not a serial killer trait. Maybe that's just like something that annoys me.
That's Jenna's pet peeve of the day.
I have a lot of pet peeves.
Me too.
We'll just start and end right there today.
Podcast is over. Thanks, guys, for coming. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye. What if we truly ended it? Like we're just like
Anywho.
cliffhanger. Okay, what's next? What do we got?
We'll
Survivor.
stick to
I'm not
reality
caught
TV
up.
real quick. Reality
What?
TV real quick. I just found out that the other day, Chelsea from Big Brother is Niecy Nash's niece.
I already knew that.
I did not know that. So she was a plant too.
You think?
Or nepotism.
Yeah, it's nepotism.
Niecy Nash.
I liked her though. I'm glad she won. I did not want Mackenzie to win.
No, for sure.
Mackenzie thought she had it in the bag, and when Chelsea took credit for that move with getting Leah out, I was like, she's winning.
It was the best season of Big Brother in modern era Big Brother.
But you know what's crazy? It's the best season, but it's the one that I missed the most, like actual episodes of, like on TV. Like I still stayed updated on like Twitter, like I always have, and like I usually tune into live feeds a lot. But this is the one I stayed. It was kind of boring for me. Like it was good, but it was kind of boring because like I was lacking like strategy for me. I think.
Right.
Like it's
There's
like
some people who didn't know how to
strategy
play
and
the game.
competition. Yes. Like you have all these super fans, all these fans of the game in the game. But it wasn't giving what I thought it was going to give. But it was entertaining for real this year. I loved it.
Sure. So
I'm not caught up on Only Murders.
I'm gonna tell you my theory.
But what is it going to make me mess up my theory?
No.
Okay.
Well, it might. So who do you think the killer is?
I couldn't tell you right now. I thought it was the sisters.
Okay. But that episode made you think it was the sisters until the end of the episode.
Uh-huh.
How many episodes behind are you?
2.
Just the 1? 2?
No, this week and last week.
So I think it's always somebody you don't suspect.
You think it's someone who lives in the West Tower?
It's Molly Shannon's character.
Hold on, because she's messed up.
Yes.
Who is she though to all this?
Isn't
she the director?
She's the producer.
Okay. Yeah. That was the last episode I watched when she like spooked
where she
up
was
on
in
him
in the shed with the gun.
Yes. Because I was like,
crazy.
That's who I thought at that rate. Because I'm like, first we thought it was the sisters. Now it like made it look like it was her. But I'm just like, I felt like that was like too obvious. But like, does the next couple episodes kind of like show weird things with her?
Next couple episodes have nothing to do with her. And,
so you're going off that.
Correct, because like we're at 8 episodes in, and they have cleared up a lot of the stuff about the Westies.
Okay.
And so to me, I don't think it's any of them.
Mm-hmm.
So my theory, I think it's Molly Shannon's character. I'm pretty sure she said like she was struggling before this movie came to her. Mm-hmm. And so I bet when she heard the podcasts from season 1,
she needed another murder.
She thought it would make for a good movie, but when the first podcast ended,
and she's in the movie world or the TV show world. Like Saz, is it Saz?
Yes. Oh my god! I need you to catch up because there's a cliffhanger at the end of this past week's episode.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Paul Rudd is not dead.
Okay, when they were in the bar, and he was there. Was that a flashback?
Yes.
Okay.
The episode ended with him hooked up in a hospital, and somehow he's tied to this murder.
Interesting.
messy. But you know what I was
I
thinking?
tell everybody, I'm like, you need to watch this show. One,
Duke,
Martin Short is literally like the funniest little man on
funniest
earth.
human in the world.
He cracks me up. Like, I'm in tears sometimes when I watch him. I have not watched any of Tia Mowry, my next act, but I keep forgetting to record it.
The first episode I watched, it was good. She spilled some tea about herself that I didn't know. Her
Okay.
ex-husband was the only man she's ever been with.
I think I saw that on like a preview or like an interview or something.
They had Essence Atkins, who's one of her good friends on the show, who was the sister on Smart Guy.
Mm-hmm.
They were just talking. It was good. Like the stuff in the first episode, I know about Tia. Like I know they were like super religious and whatnot. But she had a psychic come on, and she pretty much told Tia, which Tia agreed with.
Was there 2 episodes or 3?
That's 3. She told Tia like a few years into the marriage that she realized she made a decision, but she was already pregnant with kids, and so she decided to stick it out. And I'm like, damn. So she spent all those years married.
Even though she didn't want to be?
Yeah.
Was Tia the one on the TV show?
Which TV show?
Is it The Talk?
That's Tamara.
Okay.
Which apparently she's married to a right-wing extremist from Fox News, which
I did know that.
I recently found that out.
I wonder if I knew that because of you.
I know a lot of stuff. I know a lot of stuff. I'm like Perez Hilton, just not as gay.
Or not much of an asshole. Actually, you're an asshole. So if you're out there listening, know that's one of his qualities that we all have come to know and love. Can you quit? You're going to burn your eyebrow off. And then we're going to go viral. You know what? Keep going.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what's next in the Sophia Bush. This is big news. Do you still watch Grey's?
Honey, I quit watching that in 2011.
Season 21. Sophia Bush is going to be a series regular on this new season, starting November 7th.
Wasn't she in that med show, Chicago Med?
She was on the police show.
Oh.
She was
Chicago
a doctor on
Police?
Good Sam, but it didn't last more than a season. But now, all 3 main girls from OTH have been on Grey's.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yes.
Bethany Joy Lenz was on Grey's.
She was in a few episodes where she was dating. Did you meet Joe Wilson? Joe Wilson she married Alex Karev, but she was in a very abusive relationship.
Blonde?
Yeah, no, I'll show you a picture. Shut up, Duke.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I can't hear him.
Joe Wilson.
Shouldn't tell your dog to shut up. Oh yeah.
So
no, I only know her. I think from like people posting.
She marries Alex Karev. Well, she changed her name because she was in a very abusive relationship with this doctor. Well, in later seasons, he comes in for like a lecture or something, and he's dating Bethany Joy Lenz. Well, she's being abused by him too, and so her and Joe like kind of band together to get her out of it. And then Hillary was messed around with Arizona Wilson.
Interesting.
But now, Bethany was on Call Her Daddy last week.
Yeah.
Did you see that? And she asked her about the drama with Hillary, but of course, she didn't say anything about it.
I was wondering if it was going to get to it.
she's like, I love that girl dearly, and like we've had some differences, and hopefully we can work through it one day.
Yeah. I feel like regardless if you want to work through it, you're going to say that.
For sure.
Like
But
me and you, when we get in a fight in the future, I'm going to be like, I used to love my old podcast mate, co-host, but hopefully we can work through it one day while I'm rich and famous and you're not.
bitch, I'm gonna pull all the receipts if that happens. Anywho, just know I have the receipts.
Of what? Because
Everything.
now yeah, I guess we got to be friends forever.
Remember, folks, she used to bully somebody.
No, I did not. I did not bully this person. If anything, I was a victim.
Oh.
Are you watching the Victoria's Secret fashion show?
It already happened.
Like, did you watch it?
No, I did not. But I know it was on Amazon Prime.
Why is that part of our notes then?
Because it's big news. Tyra closed it out.
Oh. We were rooting for you.
Yes. And so I went down a rabbit hole this morning. Did you hear him bark at me? He never barks.
It sounded like someone was talking. Who's there?
Show me, dude. What's wrong? Like 5 minutes. Anywho, so I went down a rabbit hole this weekend of America's Next Top Model old videos. And apparently how terrible the human she used to be.
I believe it. I watched that. I watched America's Next Top Model like when it was on.
Yes.
Not a rewatch.
Yes.
Not a watching for the first time in 2020.
Janice Dickinson said she used to like.
She's evil.
But she would pick at Tyra because Tyra was so terrible to the contestants.
Janice Dickinson had her show. Did you watch that show?
I did not, but Janice Dickinson used to be iconic.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was called.
She was iconic.
I used to watch all that.
She was on The Surreal Life, I'm pretty sure, at one point.
The Janice Dickinson modeling agency. Oh yeah, she was on Surreal Life.
She should be on. She was on House of Villains earlier.
Yep. Which I love House of Villains.
Are you caught up?
Yep.
Katie's giving.
Oh my gosh. Like just going. That's the tea. I was dying. I was crying. What else did they say?
When Camila.
What's his pronouns? Is it he?
I don't know what Candy's pronouns are. But they were calling her she, so I'm assuming I don't know, out of respect.
But like, is she just when she's in drag? Hold on. I'm looking it up.
Enough. He just went to town. Lay down for like 5 minutes. But then I feel like Camila tried way too hard to be tough when she was nominating.
Yeah.
I'm like, you were not that bad. You might have been bad back in the day when Bad Girls Club was a thing in like 2007.
Like this, but this is not Bad Girls Club anymore.
Yeah. So let's not act so like scary.
I'm not the only one that's asked this.
What?
Like what Candy's pronouns are. Candy, if I'm just gonna say she.
Candy, if you're watching, hit us up.
We just need I just want to be respectful.
But other than that, I don't think we got anything else juicy.
I'm just trying to I'm just trying to confirm.
Candy, RuPaul.
Candy Muse.
Do you watch RuPaul?
Oh my gosh. It has a bunch of Candy's memorable
Candy
quotes.
said, "You can call me he, you can call me she, you can call me Regis and Kathy Lee. I don't care."
Okay, that makes me feel good. Okay, let me read you
Title
some
of
of
our episode is "You can call me Regis, you can call me Kathy Lee. I don't care."
I'm going to read you some of Candy's memorable quotes. From the hood to Hollywood. Come on, Miss Anastasia Beverly Hills. I want a sponsorship. Thank you very much. We want sponsors.
We want sponsor. Lisa Vanderpump, sponsor us.
Not that shady ass question. First of all, bitch, who is talking to you?
Ugh. That's like
Ooh,
something we would
this
say.
one's a song. This one's a song. Candy Muse is in town. Triple threat on the prowl, bitches. Bow down to the queen. I'm getting my crown. Come on. Rue, pass it down. New York City gave birth to me. I'm ready to attack. It's a massive attack. You hoes better beware of thee. Sitting alone in the VIP, you could never compare to me. Ha 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 ha, bitch.
Candy, is that you?
Oh, shit. I'm optimistic. I ain't going no motherfucking where. And if I've got to go somewhere, you better roll them cameras. I'm going to go up to them and be like, Miss RuPaul, knock, knock, knock. Let me have a word with you. I'm not going nowhere. Hold on, there's another one. If I ain't going to win a crown, I'm going to win a man. Suck it, bitch. I know the difference. One has big, curly, bouncy hair, very, mahogany, and the other one's dead.
Mm.
Bitch, I want $1,000. You could tell me the sky is blue and I'm going to cry. Hold on. Cheers to being skinny. If you have a leaf and you turn it over, it's the same leaf.
It's true.
Responding to Rose using the phrase turn a new leaf and untucked. There was a funny one. RuPaul is so old I told her to act her age. Bitch, she died. To RuPaul and the Nice Girls Roast. Have fun playing with my pussy.
That's too much.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think that was season 13. I guess maybe that was the most recent episode she was on. RuPaul. I wonder how many seasons there are.
A lot.
16. See, 16. All right. Yes, I think that's it. Thanks, Candy, for closing this out. Have fun playing with my...
Booze.
Oh!
I didn't say it.
Oh my God.
I didn't
I have
say
a
it.
story. I can't tell my story. I'll tell you my story when we hit stop recording. Sorry, y'all. This is not for your ears.
Not safe for your ears.
B-Y...
Bring your own drama.
B-Y-O. F-B-Y-O for Bob's... No, Y. F-B-E-O for Bob's ears only. That reminds me, back in the day, I said, evil is love backwards to my friend because remember Eminem had that song, love is evil, spell it backwards, I'll show you.
Yeah.
And it's E-V-O-L. So back in the day, I was in college at Mo State, and I told my friend, I was like, evil is love backwards. And then my friend's like, no, it's not. It's live. And I'm like, we just like died laughing in the elevator because how stupid I am. So that's why it reminded me because I just said B-Y, like Bob's ears only, but it was it's supposed to be a E. Anyway, we shall
See you
you next
next
Tuesday.
Woo! For our Halloween episode.
Ooh, we got something planned. I
Got some
don't know what it
spooky
is yet, but we got something planned.
We'll plan that shit. It's gonna be good. Good.
All right, y'all. Bye.
Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your barber, tell your
Comment.
mower. We'll post tonight,
Repost.
tomorrow.
Bye.